Well, good evening, folks. This is Eric, and I'm just going to go over how I basically made my candles and the process for it. First off, I use a beeswax. It's 100%, and it has a lot of good therapeutical practices going on with it. First off, it burns about two to five times longer than your normal paraframe or any petroleum-based wax. So it's that's a plus right there. Second off, it cleans the air. It releases negative ions, which will attract bacteria and everything else to it, which will purify and cleanse and basically just improve the air quality of your house. It's good for allergies, and it just burns stronger, brighter, and it doesn't have any really smoke that puffs once the wick gets going. So, very good wax to use. I'm going to mix 4 tablespoons of the coconut oil into it. We all know coconut oil. It's going to help with the wick process for the burn. Dilute a little bit. It's got good properties to add to the air, depending if you like the smell or not. Add more or less, but I use about 4 of those. And then, depending on the scent that you want to do or what you're looking for, each essential oil does a different thing. For example, Lang Lang, that's one of those right over there that is in this candle, the Lang Lang. That balances your hormones and calms you, okay? The lavender, we know that's good for calming, relaxing, dealing with stress. And Melaleuca, or the tea tree, that has over 90 compounds. You can use it for about anything. It's good for environmental and seasonal threats, promotes healthy and immune functions. Tea tree's good stuff. And so what I essentially did, and I'm going to show you guys this shortly, is get yourself a pot, one that you're not going to use just in case, again, you get some wax spilt in there. And I'm going to put 2 cups of water. Now, to keep the double boil from going over, I took an old pizza cutter, okay, something circle. I'm going to put it at the bottom of the pan. Alright? Now, you want to find a old tin can. Okay, I used a soup cup. There's plenty of other ways. You can actually buy the professional remedies at the store, but we're just going to go with something right now. You know, put that in there. Do you see the double boil that's going to kind of happen here? So we're going to start the boil. Now, depending on how much wax you need, you have different sizes for your candles. If you want to fill up a container this big, you're probably going to have to use an entire block, close to that. If you want to fill up a container this size, okay, which I just did, you're probably going to get about a quarter of this to fill it up with the tablespoons and everything else. So we're going to try to make another one of these real quick. So give me a second to cut it. We're going to get this boiling, and once we get that started, I'll show you basically what we're going to do next. So bear with me, folks, and I'll get back to you shortly.